my name is Chrispus Ongom from Uganda. I come from the northern part of the country, from the Lango group of people who stay in the northern part of the country. Personally, I am a forest educator and a tree grower. So in forest education, basically, I'm trying to pass out the knowledge of forestry to the communities and schools around me, where basically I go and do school outreaches, and I teach the students about trees and how important trees are, just to make them know how valuable the trees we have around us are. Then going beyond just mere forestry education, I'm also a tree grower. Currently, I've opened my tree nursery, which is under my forest company called Eco-Freak Foresters. I basically raise indigenous tree species to promote the growth of indigenous tree species, and of course aiming at those ones which are threatened or endangered according to the IUCN Red List. So I raise them, then distribute some of them to the communities and sell some of them to also raise money to keep the tree nursery growing. So by so doing, a lot of people have appreciated the value of forest, and communities have also engaged in tree planting through getting seedlings from my nursery and planting them in their farmlands and their backyards. So basically, where I come from, my community has had a long history of connectedness with the forest resources. But however, lately there has been a decline in the forest cover, and communities have adopted a new way of getting back the forest cover. So they realized that agriculture was the biggest contributor of the forest loss in the region. So people currently are doing what they call agroforestry, whereby they are growing trees alongside crops. So they don't clear off the field completely, so they tend to spare the stumps which are sprouting, and they grow crops amongst those trees which are growing. So by so doing, they have been able to diversify their income, because some of these trees produce fruits. These trees also enhance or enable these crops to grow better by providing shade. So even if drought comes, the soil moisture is kept for a bit longer duration compared to when the grounds are completely bare. So by this agroforest system, our communities are becoming more resilient in my region, and actually they are appreciating it. Apparently, I am part of the International Forestry Swing Association, IFSA, so where I currently serve as the Executive Secretary. So currently I'm much involved in forestry in the global space. So I was sent here as a delegate to speak on behalf of the forestry students who are outside there. So that's why I'm here in COP28. It's no question that forests are really very important. Much as we can talk a lot about climate action. Yes, we can do a lot of things, but to me, one of the easiest solutions lies beneath our feet, and that is tree planting. So as foresters, we are here in this space to tell the world how much forest can actually do in the fight against the climate crisis, because forestry is one of the nature-based solutions that we can use to address the climate crisis, which is of course cheap and affordable compared to other complex solutions which cannot easily be adopted, of course, in developing countries. So tree planting is cheap, yet it has a very significant impact when it comes to climate action. In my work, of course, I faced a lot of challenges, and I believe if these ones can be availed to me, it could enable me to better do my work. So first and foremost, I need mentorship, because I have people who have the knowledge and they have been in the field for quite a long time. So if I can have a chance to access them, and they could give me the mentorship, to give me the inspiration to even better do what I'm currently undertaking. Then also, of course, financing is always a challenge, because I opened a tree nursery, but my capacity is not yet so big to reach a very big community. So if I could have access to financing, this could make me expand my scale of operation to reach out to a bigger community and of course scale up my impact. Then of course also I need a chance to participate in conferences like COP like this, where I can be able to meet potential partners who can enable me to upscale my project. Because most times it's really very hard to get opportunities to participate in these conferences. So if I can have a chance to always have that representation at the global scale, could give me a platform to better raise my voices to a bigger audience. I am a face of forestry.